Right, my name is Jacqueline Simcox, and I'm a private art dealer working in London, and my speciality is Chinese textiles. And these are silk textiles, mostly made for the court, and I myself like the early ones, varying from about the 13th century to 17th century. But of course there are wonderful examples of imperial costumes dating to the 19th century and fine embroideries and weavings from that time as well. So this is a fragment of silk brocade, and it comes from the Ming dynasty. That's from 1368 to 1644. And I suppose this is from about the middle of the dynasty. And it would have been a complete bolt of silk, that's of about 12 meters long. And it was a very, very popular subject at the time. What it shows here is a repeating pattern of boys in very elaborate fur-lined winter robes, riding on white goats, and across each of their shoulders they're carrying a branch of prunus blossom, and there's a small bird cage hanging from the branch. And so this is a play on words altogether. The whole subject is known as usually showing either 3 or 9 goats, so let's say the 3 goats welcoming spring. So here we are, the black ground showing the depths of winter, and we're looking forward to the longer days of spring and summer and the return of the sun. So the boys are riding white goats, and in Chinese the word for goat is yang, and that's also the word for sun, but pronounced in a different voice tone. So here it is, the idea that you're looking for the return of the sun. And of course, in China as well, it's customary to keep small songbirds in cages. And the minute it's warm enough, you'll find that men take their birds in their cages outside and hang them up in the trees. So that's another sign of spring. And then finally, the prunus branch. Now, this is one of the earliest flowers of spring. We look at the cherry blossom and the almonds. Prunus trees in general are the first flowers that come out. And so this has a charming message to it.
So what would this have been originally used for? Was it purely decorative, or would they have made garments?
Well, there are a couple of forms. If we're looking at this subject as a picture that you would hang on the wall, then it's in picture form. Of course, in China, most pictures were mounted as scrolls and kept rolled up. So you'd unroll it to show it to friends or to admire it for a while and then roll it up and put it away again. But this, as it was a bolt of silk, was most probably made to be cut up, and it would be used as furnishing fabric. I don't mean it would cover chairs, that sort of thing, but it might well be used as a hanging appropriate to the season, and hanging to go on either side of a door, or to maybe be put into a cushion, something like that, and used at the right season.
So tell me, what else have you been doing with your business whilst in quarantine?
Oh, well, of course, the number of inquiries and dealing with clients has dropped a lot, but there are still some that I'm writing to and in correspondence with, so some business does go on. But otherwise, I've been using it as a wonderful opportunity to go through the textiles that I have, to look at them, to see if I can present them in a different way, to make sure that I have lists of what needs to be photographed as soon as the photographers are working again, and of course to plan further for the autumn.
Of course.
So I'm writing captions and catalogue details in preparation for that.
Cool. Well, I think that's going to be everything for now. Perfect.
Lovely.
Thanks,
That was great.
Jacqueline.
Well done.
Thank you.
So much.
Bye.
Bye.